Shalom, friend. Welcome back. So, earlier this week, I asked you to sit with 5 questions. I'm not going to ask if you did it, that's between you and the Most High. But what I do want to talk today about is what most of you are doing right now to try to solve the problem we named on Tuesday. You're picking up extra shifts. You're saying yes to one or more travel contracts. You're looking into NP school. Maybe you're researching real estate. Maybe you've tried Etsy or some other side hustle thing on the side. You're working harder than you've worked in your whole career, and somehow you're not closer to the door than you were last year. I call this the just one more trap. And I made it up to describe something I lived through. Because before I built uplifted abilities, before the bankruptcy, before the comeback, before everything, I was picking up one more dialysis contract, then one more, then one more. I thought I was saving towards something. I wasn't. I was just delaying. Here's what most healthcare workers don't realize, friend. There is a difference between funding an exit and funding more bedside time. And they look almost identical from the outside. Funding an exit means every extra dollar you earn has a specific job inside a real plan. Entity formation, business credit, market research, insurance quotes, niche positioning. The dollars flow into a structure that's being built. Funding more bedside time means the extra dollars just disappear into life. Gas, groceries, the kids' summer camp, a bigger emergency fund that never gets used for the emergency it was saved for. The money comes in and then it goes out, and the bedside life just keeps on going. Both of those people are picking up extra shifts. Both of them are tired, but only one of them is leaving. The other one is just exhausted with a slightly bigger savings account. So, why does this happen? Why do most healthcare workers default to the just one more trap instead of building something real? 3 reasons. One, nobody at the bedside ever taught you that planning the company comes before funding the company. Your whole career has trained you in execution, not in strategy. Strategy feels weird at first. It feels like you're not doing anything. So you default back to picking up another shift because shifts feel like action. 2, extra shifts feel like progress because they show up in your bank account. A business plan doesn't show up in your bank account. So your brain undervalues the work that actually moves the needle and overvalues the work that feels productive. 3, most people who try to start a healthcare transportation business do it in the wrong order. The MDs, MPs, RNs, LPNs, LVNs, administrators, and caregivers I coach don't make these mistakes because we plan it in the right order. Others, they buy the vehicle first, they activate insurance first, they scramble for clients last. By the time they realize the order was backward, they're $30,000, $50,000, $80,000 in debt with no income. I know because I live the math, friend. There is an order that works. There is an order that doesn't bankrupt you. And I've simplified it down to 4 phases that any healthcare professional in any state can follow. But I'm not going to teach you the phases here. I saved that for a free training I'm putting on starting June 1st. We'll get to that. Right now, what I want you to do, one more diagnostic. Before you pick up another shift this month, ask yourself 3 questions. 1, if I keep my current shift schedule for the next 12 months, what specifically about my exit plan moves forward? 2, am I funding an exit or am I funding more bedside time? Be brutally honest. 3, do I have a written plan for the business I want to build or just a feeling? If you can't answer question 3 in writing, friend, that's the gap. And it's also the easiest gap to close because closing it doesn't take more money. It takes a structured place to put your planning. That's what I built. That's what's coming June 1st. The Most High rewards faithfulness in the small things. And the small thing this week, the small faithful step is naming honestly which trap you've been in. I'll see you Monday morning, friend. Memorial Day, same place, different angle. Shalom over you, shalom over your family. Be blessed.